We would be honored if you would join us.
There has been an awakening. Have you felt it? Julia, we're home.
Hello everyone, this is the Force Talk podcast. We talk everything Star Wars, from Star Wars news to Star Wars canon to questions about The Force Awakens and every other Star Wars thing we can talk about because we're nerds. And my name is Trey Mitchell. You guys can find me on Twitter at the Treynator, and you can follow us on Twitter at Force Talk Pod. And I'm joined here with my co-host Josh. Josh, what are you doing right now?
Hey, what's up? Can't wait to talk some Star Wars, especially Rebels. Can't wait to talk that at the end of the show. But you guys can follow me on Twitter at Joshua7520.
Yeah, so we're going to start this show off with some Oscar talk. So The Force Awakens was nominated for 5 Oscars, the first being film editing, second being Best Original Score, third being Best Movie with Visual Effects, fourth being Sound Editing, and fifth being Sound Mixing. So it obviously wasn't nominated for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, blah, blah, blah. And we didn't really expect that. Normally the Academy doesn't nominate huge movies like this. The biggest movie that probably got nominated for Best Picture was Mad Max this year. So it wasn't that big of a shock. But Josh, what do you think of this list, and do you think The Force Awakens should have been nominated for any other categories?
I mean, we could all say we want it to be nominated for, like, Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Actress. It's just, I mean, we all knew it wouldn't. Like, I didn't think it would. But watching the thing live, watching the Oscar nominations live, I really had that feeling. I was like, hopefully that JJ will get nominated for Director, and then Best Picture would go to Star Wars would get nominated. I had like a tiny feeling where I'm like, this could hopefully happen, and it didn't. But I mean, what are we gonna do? I didn't think it would anyway. But I thought it's great. Everything it's nominated for should be nominated for. I'm very surprised and happy at the same time John Williams got nominated for original score. I'm really happy about that. I think it's well deserved. But yeah, it's great. It's all great.
What out of these 5 do you think it has the best shot of winning the Oscar?
Best shot. Probably the sound editing and sound mixing has the best shot. But I would say the one that I hope John Williams takes it. I hope John Williams gets it.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah. For me, yeah, probably the sound editing and sound mixing. Visual effects were pretty phenomenal. I think score probably has the least chance of winning, just because it's not. It was like it's the worst, but I don't think it was like phenomenal score. But I just think all these other ones, Star Wars is phenomenal in those categories. Like for one instance, this is obviously spoilers for The Force Awakens because you guys should have seen it already. But the shot when Finn first ignites the lightsaber. Like, that audio, like, hit me like a truck. Like, it was great. And then just the film editing was really good. And the score was good. I mean, it was all good. I just think, yeah, probably sound editing and sound mixing could potentially win. I think you could have slipped J.J. Abrams in there for Best Director, but that might have been a little bit of a reach.
I mean, they already snubbed Ridley Scott for The Martian.
Yeah, that's true.
They snubbed Ridley Scott, that sucks. I would have loved to see JJ in there and Ridley Scott.
Harrison Ford also could have been nominated for Best Supporting Actor.
That would have been amazing. If that happened, I would have been so excited, so happy.
I agree. I think he probably should have gotten in there. But the problem is, like, who do you take out, you know?
Leo
wasn't a supporting actor, though.
Oh, yeah, he counts as supporting actor.
Oh, he does?
I meant, Harrison Ford counts as supporting.
Oh, yeah, I know, but you said you take Leo out. Leo's a supporting
No,
actor.
yeah, I know, I made a mistake.
Okay.
Who's nominated supporting? Like, I wouldn't take out Stallone.
Yeah, Stallone's gonna win, I think. I think Tom Hardy.
I wouldn't
got
take
in there.
out Ruffalo.
I'd take out Ruffalo for Ford.
No, I wouldn't take out Ruffalo.
Really?
Ruffalo should be there. Ruffalo's so good in Spotlight.
Yeah, I just don't think he's better than Ford, but yeah. Speaking of Harrison Ford, there was the Han Solo Star Wars story casting rumors. And I'm just going to let you guys know that I don't think any of this is credible. even though it's coming from a credible website. I think this is all trash because Disney's smarter than this. But Variety is reporting that Miles Teller, Ansel Elgort, Dave Franco, Jack Rydnor, Scott Eastwood, who's the son of Clint Eastwood, Logan Lerman, and Brooklyn star Emery Cohan, and Everyone Wants Some actor Blake Jenner are among the names to make the cut. Variety also suggests that the young Han may make a cameo in this year's Rogue One, a Star Wars story, before starring in his own film. However, this seems unlikely given that Rogue One takes place directly before A New Hope, whereas the Han Solo film is slated 10 years earlier. Not to mention it is unlikely that Han would come to anything to do with the rebellion before meeting Obi-Wan in the cantina. So, I think everyone hates this list. Like, Miles Teller would be garbage as Han Solo, I think. All these guys I would hate as Han Solo, just because they're not... Dave Franco would be garbage as Han Solo, I think. But I still want Taron Egerton, if they're gonna do a known actor. I want them to go unknown, though, in my opinion. But if they're gonna do the guy from Kingsman, Taron Egerton. So, yeah, that's what I think. Josh, what do you think about this list?
I'll go unknown. I think they should do an unknown actor, but I think if they do pick someone from this list, I guarantee it's going to be the guy from Brooklyn or the guy from Everybody Wants Some, because we have no idea who they are. I have no idea what they look like.
I think those two look the most like him too.
Oh, really? I haven't even seen a picture
Logan
of them.
Lerman. I think Logan Lerman looks alright.
I think Logan Lerman would be great if he got cast. Like, I wouldn't like him at first because I wouldn't like anyone. Like, they cast someone as Han Solo, I'm not gonna like anyone they cast. It's just kind of inevitable. Like, I'm gonna hate everyone because it's not Harrison Ford. It's not time traveling back and getting Harrison Ford. So I'm gonna hate everyone no matter what. But I think they're gonna go unknown, and I think those two are gonna be the ones. One of them will be cast.
If you could pick an actor that wasn't in this list that is known, who would your choice be?
That is known. That's in this list?
That's not in this list. Or I guess if it is in this list, just an actor that's known that you would be most comfortable playing Han Solo.
Probably Logan Lerman.
More than Taron Egerton?
Yeah, definitely. I would say Logan Lerman, I guess. Like, I can't see Taron Egerton at all. Okay. Like, I just can't see him as Han. But I think Logan Lerman, out of, like, if I'm just thinking known actors, Logan Lerman for sure. But I don't know. I can't think of anyone off the top of my head. I mean, Anthony Gruber sounded like Han, but I don't know how his acting is.
Sorry. I love Anthony Gruber is a great impressionist, but until he proves me wrong, you can't cast an actor who's only been in I don't think he has the acting chops to pull off.
Yeah, I just don't know if he's a good actor yet. Yeah. That's the only thing.
There's a whole... I mean, everyone who's a weakling on Twitter and Facebook thinks that they're like, oh, Anthony Gruber, look how close he looks like Han. But it doesn't matter what Han looks like if the character just can't, if he just sucks as the character. Like, I don't care if it looks like Harrison Ford. I just want it to be Han. Yeah. So, comment what you guys think about the Han Solo casting rumors. Who you think should be it if this list is garbage? Maybe Zac Efron. Just kidding. Dave Franco's co-star. And I did see Neighbors, Josh. I watched it last week.
Finally. Such a funny movie. Did you like it?
It was good, but it's not as good as you were hyping it to be, in my opinion.
After you see it 30 more times, it's going to be as good as I overhyped it to be. It's so funny. It's so rewatchable. It's that movie I watched like nonstop.
I know, you tell me.
I just watched that movie like 2 days ago.
That's insane. But, okay, moving on to our next piece of news. John Boyega was talking about Episode 8. And Star Wars Episode 8 is set to go in front of cameras later this month. And Rian Johnson, the film's director... and the Rian Johnson directed film star are promising big things. John Boyega, who plays Finn, spoke with Vogue recently about his Star Wars experience. When asked about Episode 8, Boyega said, "It's great, much darker, but great." Sorry, my notes just went out of whack. But great. We're very excited. Boyega's remarks echo those of his co-star Daisy Ridley, who called the Episode 8 script very good when asked about it earlier this month. Force Awakens director J.J. Abrams also had high praise for his successor's script, with his friend Greg Grunberg, who also happens to play Snap Wexley in the film, saying Abrams liked Johnson's script so much that he wished he was making it. Star Wars Episode 8 hits theaters on May 26, 2017, and reading that, it still feels weird not to say Episode 7. That's just weird for me. But, yeah, what do you take away from these comments?
I mean, it's great. I mean, what else are they going to say? It's kind of like...
Spoilers.
Like, they can't say this movie sucks. They can't say it's going to be a bad movie, but I mean... I'm happy. It's going to be darker. I mean, it's something we kind of expected. It's something we expected with Rian Johnson directing, but I like it. I'm excited. They seem like they're very happy with the script, especially JJ. Like the whole Greg Grunberg saying JJ's is mad he turned it down or whatever. That's awesome. That's cool. Can't wait for it. Very excited.
I agree. I think these comments are cool. I mean, I like how they're going with a darker tone. It's interesting. I didn't include this in the article, but John Boyega also said that he's going to have a more physical role in Episode 8 and that he's going to start hitting the gym soon. So I wonder if that, whatever we're going to do...
He's already been going to the gym.
Yeah,
from
but like...
Snapchat.
I know, me too. But like, what I mean is like a lot more physical for Episode 8. So I wonder whatever they're going to do with his back, because he was cut in the back, if that's going to affect his like physical abilities at all.
Maybe he'll have the Rocky IV training montage in the movie.
Maybe. Yeah, so that's cool. I'm really excited for Episode 8. I think Episode 8 will be better than Episode 7, just in my opinion. Not that Episode 7 was bad. I love Episode 7, but I think Episode 8 has a chance to be just phenomenal.
Even better.
Yeah.
Poe's going to be as Adrian.
All right. If you do one more Rocky reference, I'm going to end this show right now. No more. Just kidding. But, yeah, so that's that piece of news. Next, J.J. Abrams says The Force Awakens will not include a director's cut on the DVD. Unfortunately, director J.J. Abrams confirmed at his panel at the Television Critics Association promoting his new Hulu series 11/22/63, which, by the way, looks awesome, that the DVD would not include a director's cut. Abrams said, "There will be deleted scenes, but not an extended version. As for how long the longest cut of the film was, Abrams told reporters, probably with credits, 2 hours and 50 minutes was the first cut." When asked about the upcoming Rian Johnson directed Star Wars Episode 8, which he is executive producer on, J.J. Abrams said, "It's not my movie to talk about, but I will say that Ryan's an amazing writer and director. I'm obviously very excited about what he's going to do." Abrams also addressed the recently #Where's Ray Monopoly controversy, saying, "I read that she wasn't in the Monopoly game and was quickly making phone calls about this because if it were true, and it is true, and now Hasbro, of course, has said they're going to put Ray in, it doesn't quite make sense why she wouldn't be there. She's somewhat important to the story." So a lot of stuff there, but mainly why we put this in is because there will not be a director's cut of The Force Awakens. But that being said, I'm sure people are going to take the deleted scenes and put it in the movie where it's going to be, like on YouTube or something.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
I mean, the Monopoly thing, first of all, that was ridiculous. The main character of the movie should be in the Monopoly game.
Well, they said that they don't want to give away plot or crucial spoilers about her plot. So that makes sense.
What's there to spoil with her look? Just what she looks like.
Well, her three braided hair could mean that she's the third Skywalker who wields a lightsaber. Have you ever thought about that? Just kidding. Actually, that's actually not a bad theory, actually. If you think about her hair, she could be the third Jedi Skywalker. Just saying.
What's the word? The comments. That's what I was trying to think of. Are great. I love hearing JG talk about it. I believe him when he says the first cut, it was the 2 hours 16-minute cut. I believe him when he says that. I think that's what, like, I feel like they deleted stuff because it should have been deleted. Like a lot of movies, like if you put a deleted scene in there, it doesn't feel as right. So I'm glad there's not going to be a director's cut. I'm happy about that. But do we know if the deleted scenes are canon?
I'm pretty sure they are, because they were in the script. So
All
like
right.
they actually shot the scenes.
Okay.
So they were
No-
intended to make the movie.
Okay.
But I
Just
can't confirm that. So
yeah. I'll tweet Pablo Hidalgo.
yeah.
Or I'll
So
tweet him in a minute.
I mean, I wish there was a director's cut, just because I know what the original is. I've seen it 11 times, and I watched Spider-Man 2 last night. Not the Amazing Spider-Man 2, but the real Spider-Man 2, and I watched the extended version, right? And there is this scene with John Jonah Jameson. That's his name, right?
J. Jonah Jameson.
J. John Jameson or whatever. And he put
Jonah.
on the Spider-Man costume was brought to him, and he put it on, and he was like in his room, like pretending to be Spider-Man, and it
That's
was
funny.
hysterical. But that was in the director's cut. That wasn't in the making of.
I gotta watch Spider-Man
And
2
I don't
again.
know. Yeah, I watched it the other night, and I realized it's a masterpiece. I didn't like it growing up, just because Doc Ock scared me. He's creeped me out. But yeah, I mean that scene was hilarious. So I wonder. I mean, there could be something that fans would love that they just didn't put in the movie. So I wish they had that option, but we'll still be able to have our own director's cut basically, because it's not going to be that hard to put the scenes in context of the movie, you know. So
Yeah.
I mean, J.J. Abrams doesn't like doing it because his film is his film. Period. He's not George Lucas. He doesn't go back and change it over time. So I guess that's the good way to think about it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, so I think this show's going to be kind of short this week. But our next piece of news is The Force Awakens is on The Force Awakens deleted scene. So going back to J.J. Abrams, he said, there is a particular part of a scene that never made it, where they go underneath the castle, they being Han, Chewie, Finn, and Maz. And they're going into the underground passageways, and stormtroopers are coming down the stairs, and Maz uses her powers, her Force eye powers, to collapse the ceiling. From my point of view, that worked absolutely brilliantly because you had all the main actors running up, and then Maz does her bit, and the whole ceiling collapsed in front of them. But that never made it. That was a shot I was quite proud of actually, but it really worked. It worked really, really well. So it sounds like J.J. Abrams is kind of cynical that this didn't make the final cut. And I think it would have been cool if it was in. But what do you think about this scene?
I don't know. Like I said before, everything that was deleted for a reason, and I'm glad that Maz doesn't have powers.
But she does have powers.
Well, I'm glad we didn't see it. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm just glad we didn't see it, because if we saw it, then throughout the movie, I would have been like, I want to see what's going on with Maz. I don't care about Rey. I want to see why Maz has powers. I want to know more about her.
Yeah, I guess. Like
That's the only reason. Like, maybe in a book or something, they could show more. Or like a comic. We should get a Maz comic. That would be amazing.
I mean, she's gonna be in episode 8 and 9.
I mean, yeah, but that would be cool if we got a comic. Like, I love Maz. I thought Maz was just great.
Yeah, she was really cool. I didn't think her. I thought her face looked kind of weird. Like.
Well, you should have saw the designs. You saw the designs before that, like the concept art.
Yeah.
Oh my god, those were bad.
Yeah. And you know they actually wanted to make her a puppet, but they just kind of ran out of time.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Never heard.
Maz was supposed to be a puppet at first, but
That's interesting.
They just ran out of time. Yeah, and they didn't have enough. Something happened where they just couldn't pull it off.
I thought Maz looked pretty cool. The effects.
She looked better with glasses on, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think she was really cool. She was a really cool character. I want to see. Maybe she's Snoke. Just kidding. Man, people are kind of going crazy on the who is Snoke theories. Have you heard the latest one?
What's that?
That Tarkin is Snoke.
That's awful.
I'm not kidding. That's an actual theory.
That really is a theory?
Yeah, I swear. I saw it on Cinema Blend.
People need something to do.
Yeah, read Lost Stars if you guys are bored. Snoke is actually in that book. Just kidding.
Is it? I didn't think so.
No, I'm kidding. But that'd be a good way to make him read it. Snoke is in Aftermath.
He probably is.
He could be.
They only shoved that in because they knew it was a bad book.
Wait, what?
They knew it was a bad book and they wanted people to read it. So just say Snoke's in it.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, now I'll read it.
Yeah.
Oh, such a bad book.
Yeah. So moving on, we have Marvel announces that there was actually going to be a Poe Dameron comic coming out in April. So Marvel announced today it wasn't today, it was like 2 days ago, that Poe Dameron, that a Poe Dameron miniseries would begin hitting comic book store shelves in April of this year. According to USA Today, quote, the new comic debuting in April focuses on the lead up to the opening scene of The Force Awakens, which saw Poe seeking out mysterious traveler Lor Santeca, Max von Sydow, and the planet Jakku for finding the missing Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill. And actually, my teacher today told me to talk about Lor Santeca because he said he was really cool. So there's our one Lor Santeca bit because we did talked about him. But yeah, I'm sure you're gonna get this comic, aren't you?
Oh my god, I'm gonna be there. I'll be there the Wednesday.
And
if there was a midnight release, I would be there.
Yeah,
I can't wait for this. I'm so excited.
I'd much rather read this than his part in Before the Awakening, just because I got bored with his part. So I didn't.
I hate Before the Awakening. I'm reading Ray's part, and I think it's really bad too.
I know you hate it, but yeah.
But
I think it'd be.
But yeah, this comic, so good, such a great idea. Like, I didn't believe you at first. Like when you texted me the picture of the comic, I didn't believe you. I was like, this isn't real.
I just put it in the group chat.
Yeah, when you put it there, I was like, I didn't believe you, and then when I saw it, like, I just didn't like. I was like, is that real? Because I think this is such a great idea, and whoever pitched this was so smart because Poe is such a great character. When I texted this to my cousin's like, that's such a great idea because his favorite character was Poe in the movie, or out of the new characters, and Poe was tied for my favorite new character. I love Poe. I love Poe, and I can't wait to see some more of him.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be cool. I just wonder how much backstory he can have, because the stuff I did read about Poe was he was talking to his dad about his mom, because his mom died when he was 9, and he was like saying, "Dad, do you fear anything?" And he was like, I fear that the war didn't actually end," which is kind of cool.
That's interesting. We saw them in Shattered Empire.
Yeah, and I don't really know how much backstory there is for Poe, because you don't really need to have a backstory for Poe. I would have rather seen more Finn training as a stormtrooper, to be honest, or just even like a Maz comic. And going kind of off topic here, the C-3PO comic is coming out in sorry, the
C-3PO comic?
Yeah, someone's calling my phone. Sorry, I don't know if it's still recording. The C-3PO comic is coming out. Okay, it's still recording. It's coming out in February. So
yeah,
that's something to look over. Yeah.
And finally, we'll find out what happened to the Red Arm.
Yeah. Here, let me text my friend because I can't have him calling me.
Yeah.
Anything else about this?
No, I'm just really excited. I can't wait.
Yeah. Okay, so sorry about that. Moving on. Our next piece of news is James Earl Jones is set to return as Darth Vader in Star Wars Rogue One, or Rogue One, a Star Wars story. So this comes from StarWarsUnderworld.com that said, MakingStarWars.net is reporting that Darth Vader's suit has been created to match the suit worn in A New Hope, and that James Earl Jones is revising his role as the voice of Darth Vader. No word yet on who will be inside the suit. Brian Murr, who worked on the original suit, led the team to create it for Rogue One. As for what we can expect from Vader in the film, it's still unclear. According to Making Star Wars, we still don't know the precise parameters of the role Darth Vader will play in Rogue One. Most of the rumors have him as a prominent player in a few scenes and something to fear for the heroes. If it amounts to a few shots or a few sequences is still up in the air. It certainly does paint the picture that Darth Vader chasing the stolen plans at the start of A New Hope is simply a continuation of the events from Rogue One, a Star Wars story. So I'm pretty sure we all knew Vader was going to be here, but it's cool to kind of probably have confirmation. Do you agree? Disagree?
Yeah, it's great to hear finally confirmation. I think this is something we've speculated for a while. I'm really happy if it comes to fruition. This is going to be awesome. And what? It's just a missed opportunity. If they don't have Vader, it's such a missed opportunity. I can't wait.
And in my opinion, they have to have Vader in the trailer for this.
No, I don't think they should.
They cannot market this movie without Darth Vader, because
they will. If he's in, If he's in the movie, he'll be in the trailer. But I
Well,
don't
he's in
want
the
him to
movie.
be in there.
He's gonna be in the movie.
Yeah, but I just don't want to see him in the trailer.
But
I don't really.
okay, if you're like most people still ask me what is Rogue One, and I have to explain to them. If you're the average fan, you hear this is like before A New Hope. Probably a lot of people are gonna be like, I just want to see Episode 8. But then if you see Darth Vader, because they're not trying to market this movie to us, you have to remember that the fans are gonna go, but they have to market this movie to the people that don't necessarily like Scott, like are in love with.
No, I get what you mean. Like as a marketing standpoint, yeah, to put Vader in there.
Well, yeah, that's
just
what I
don't
mean.
wanna
As a
see him.
marketing point, they have to have Vader in the trailer.
It's just I don't want to see him.
Yeah,
Like,
I
that's
know,
the
but I'm just saying, like.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. Like, it's from a marketing standpoint. If I were a marketer, Vader's going to be in this whole trailer. This trailer is going to be about Vader. If I were marketing,
I wouldn't have it about Vader. I just maybe have. Like,
I'm just saying, if I was the marketer person, if I was in charge of everything, I'm making this whole trailer about Vader.
I'm very glad you're not a marketer.
I'm really happy I'm not either.
All they need to do is they need to make sure that it feels like it's in the Star Wars universe. I'm kind of hope they have some of that Ben Kenobi voiceover that they had from the Celebration one. Not the same shot, but some of the voiceover. But all you got to do is have Vader's breathing maybe even in it. You don't even necessarily have to show him, but some part of Darth Vader has to be in this for fans to know, oh, Vader's going to be in it. That's
just the breathing. That's what I want.
Okay.
I want to hear breathing.
I want to see him in the trailer.
I mean, it would be cool. Like, they'd be like, oh my god, Vader! That would be cool.
Yeah. So James Earl Jones, awesome. He was in Star Wars Rebels as Vader. He's going to continue Star Wars Rebels as Vader, as Darth Vader. I can't talk today. And we will talk about Rebels later, ladies and gentlemen. A lot to talk about there. But J.J. Abrams is a smirky little bastard. He knows sorry guys, I can't talk. J.J. Abrams knows who Rey's parents are. So one person who knows for sure is the film's director, J.J. Abrams, but he ain't telling. Abrams spoke with the recent Television Critics Association tour, where he was asked about Rey's parentage. According to Entertainment Weekly, Abrams replied, I know quite a bit, but then he left it at that. Abrams also spoke about passing the regions of the sequel trilogy to Johnson, saying, my enthusiasm for Episode 8 is enormous. I am very excited for and very jealous of anyone, especially Ryan, who gets to work so closely with his extraordinary cast and crew. Truly an amazing group. In that regard for sure, but I'm also relieved to have gotten a chance to do a Star Wars movie. So J.J. Abrams knows who Rey's parentage is. What do you think about that?
I mean, of course he knows. Of course he knows, and he's not going to tell. But he shouldn't have said he knew, because now someone's probably going to try to get it out of him.
He's going to kidnap his daughter, and
someone's going to kidnap him. Like someone's going to try to kidnap him and torture him until he tells him what it is. Who the parent is. That's just going to be like. I mean, do you think we're going to find out in 8 or 9? I think 8.
8. If they were in 9, that'd be a really, pardon my language, that'd be a dick thing to do to fans, you know?
I think we'll find out in 8. I think we'll find out a lot in 8.
If they wait till 9, the fact that we don't know Rey's parentage is going to overcloud, in my opinion, how good or bad that movie is.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I'm going into a Star Wars movie as a Star Wars fan, not as a critic. So, yeah, same.
Who do you, right now in this point of time, who do you think Rey's parents are?
Oh, Luke. Luke and
R2? Oh, wait.
Luke.
Okay.
Luke and unknown girl. I don't know. That's interesting. I heard, I don't know if you told me this, but someone told me this. Maybe it was my cousin, but someone said, how about if Kenobi, if Obi-Wan Kenobi had a daughter, and the daughter marries Luke and had a kid, which was Rey, so Rey's Kenobi and Skywalker.
I hate that theory so much. I don't
I think it'd be interesting.
But, okay, think about it logically, though. Why the hell would Obi-Wan be looking after Luke if he knew he had a daughter?
Because he's a bad parent and he doesn't want to accept the kid.
No one would... You can't have that. It would completely... make you think Obi-Wan's perception in A New Hope would be totally different.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He doesn't have to have a daughter for Rey to be a Kenobi. It just has to be from his lineage. It could be from his sister, who has a daughter. You know?
I mean, he didn't know it. Well, was Obi-Wan taken when he was a kid? When he was like a kid or like a baby?
No one knows. That's not.
I mean, that would be interesting if he had a sister that didn't know
Yeah, I
anything
mean
about.
that's a way better way to do it than he had a daughter, because then you're shrinking the universe.
Yeah, sister could be interesting.
Sister. Yeah. That could be cool.
Yeah.
So going on to our last director of the day, Colin Trevorrow promises a satisfying resolution to raise parentage, and I have that clip. I think. Crap, I don't have that clip. But basically, he just says, we know the fans are gonna be. We know that the fans are really interested in who Ray's parents are, and trust me, it's very satisfying when you find out who it is. So I guess that basically goes back to our last point. And is there anything you want to add to that?
No, it's just it's gonna be satisfying. It's probably gonna be Luke. It'll be interesting. I can't wait to find out.
Oh, I guess I never said who I thought it's gonna be. To be honest, I have no idea. I don't think it's Luke, just because I think that's way too obvious. But I don't like all the super complex theories that like Snoke's her dad. I just think it's someone. Her dad is probably someone in the Star Wars universe that isn't that famous, but we've seen him probably like.
Or her.
Or her, yeah, correct. But I don't know if necessarily we would assume that like.
It's like she's Neenum's daughter.
Yeah. What?
She's Neenum's daughter. That'd be funny.
Maybe she's the Inquisitor's daughter. The Inquisitor had a British accent.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm just coming up with theories on the fly right now. I was just looking at my.
Yeah, we could get this Inquisitor or Neenum. No, like a love story, like Neenum and the Inquisitor. I don't know. No.
R2D2.
I mean, people will buy anything. Like people will believe anything if you know the internet.
I'm telling you, man. R2D2 and BB-8. BB-8 stuck his thumbs up flame in places R2 did not like.
I mean, oh my god, we could. I mean, we could say we could say Finn and Poe went back in time, adopted a daughter, and that's Rey, and people would probably believe it.
Okay.
That would be so creepy.
That might be the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I mean, could happen.
Funko just confirmed that there's going to be a Rey Funko or a Luke Funko Pop coming out. I don't know why they couldn't just answer that question when I freaking asked them, but someone asked, any more Force Awakens Funkos coming, a certain Skywalker perhaps, and they said, hells yeah.
Alright, cool.
So I need that Luke Funko Pop, good lord.
It's like it's a Rey one and it just says Rey Skywalker on it.
Rey's noble end.
Yeah, exactly.
Our last piece of news before we get to what really we want to talk about today is Benicio del Toro talks Star Wars Episode 8. So here are a few takeaways that, or actually I'll just read what he said. He said he's traveling to England to shoot sometime in the spring. And he said, I'm looking forward to working with Rian Johnson too, who was the one that reached out to me and had the idea of me playing a character that I'm going to play. So that's kind of nice. It's more, and then he finds the prospect of starring in the film nerve-wracking. He said, it's more surreal now, I tell you that. I mean, after the success, not only the box office, but the success of the quality of Episode 7, I really enjoyed the film, so it's kind of nerve-wracking. And then he was asked if he was going to play the villain, and he said, you know what, I'm not supposed to say, but that's what's out there, and I'm not going to try to fight it. So, he is obviously BB-8's grandfather. But, just kidding. Who do you want Benicio del Toro to be? I
thought he was
Knight of Ren, bounty hunter, imperial officer, Snoke.
I would love him to be the higher up person for General Hux. The person that's like one step higher than General Hux. Like that's with Snoke. Like the Tarkin. Like I don't know. I just think that would be cool. I think he looks like he could play an Imperial officer, but I think a bounty hunter could be pretty cool too.
You want to know why he can't play an Imperial officer that's not Grand Admiral Thrawn?
Why?
Because he ain't British.
Yeah.
Every other Imperial officer is British, but I don't think Grand Admiral Thrawn was because he wasn't human. I'm coming out with stuff today. Like, I'm thinking about figuring stuff out. But he looks like Thrawn. To be honest, he could even be. I don't think this is the case, but he could be playing an older Ezra Bridger. I don't think that is.
That's
it, but
that would be cool.
possibly Ezra is a Knight of Ren, or Benicio
How about if he
del
was
Toro is a
Maul?
Knight of Ren. I don't want him to be a bounty hunter, just because I think that's under talent. Like, you don't really need that much talent for a bounty hunter. We saw that from Boba Fett. Like, the actors doesn't really matter. I think that'd be kind of underusing him, like they did with the guys from the Raid. Come on now, or Contra Club. But yeah, I think
Oh, the kind.
I think an Imperial officer, if he was Thrawn, would be awesome. I think that would blow people's minds out, because if you do that, people who are I'm not gonna say that people who are complaining about the expanded universe not being canon anymore will probably shut up.
Yeah.
So that's a way to silence those critics. But those critics are probably white supremacists who.
I would
haven't
love
seen
to see
Force
Thrawn.
Awakens. Yeah, Thrawn.
Because I don't really know much about Thrawn.
Have you read those books?
No.
He's really the coolest thing about Thrawn is, like, he's so calm and collected. Like, something will happen that he should just be like, Kylo Ren would just throw a fit, and like you can sense like the like fear in the deck admirals, but he's just like, okay, what's our next strategy? Like, I don't even know. He's just a really cool character, I guess. He does die though in the book, but that's not canon.
Spoiler.
All right, well.
It's fine.
So that is going to end our news segment. And now we're going to get into what really came out today. And that was Star Wars Rebels. So Star Wars Rebels Season 2, the mid-season trailer. So I will put the link to that in the description. So I'll give you guys like 5 seconds if you want to pull that up and listen along with us while we watch the video. So yeah, so we're going to watch the video. And then we're going to go back, and we're not going to like dissect every single frame, but we're going to talk about like what we thought about it in specific shots. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
To defeat your enemy, you have to understand them. There's always a bit of truth in legends.
The Empire's making our travels around the Outer Rim tougher all the time. Everywhere we go, we run into those guys. If this keeps up, we'll never be able to help the rebels establish a base.
Senator Organa heard about our losses. He's sending us reinforcements.
Sham Syndulla, at your service.
Get down!
You're a princess. You don't have to risk your life doing this.
I feel like because I can fight, I have to, for those who cannot. And I think you might be the same way.
The Jedi are growing in their power.
It will be their undoing.
My gut tells me this is a trap.
Is it wrong for me to fight? For me to protect my friends?
How did I choose to win? The question is. Growing your abilities are. And with them, danger.
He's amazing.
You should have seen him in person. He was my master.
The dark side. It pulls at him. It calls to him.
You seek knowledge.
Call me Old Master.
You win by surviving.
Hang on!
I hate it when she says that.
Ezra, don't!
Ahsoka, Why did you leave? Do you know what I've become?
I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I think that's the best trailer, like one of the best trailers I've ever seen. Period.
Oh, I would agree with
Like
you. That was
that's
amazing.
probably better than any Force Awakens trailer in my opinion. Like just what's in it.
I would maybe, yeah.
Like that is so good. So now, what I kind of wanted to do, like, Josh, what do you think about like going through it and then I'll just pause at like stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I got the
I'll start
trailer
over.
pulled up.
Okay, I'll just.
Just tell me when you pause.
Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3, start. Oh wait, so let's let's look at this first frame. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this a Sith temple?
I have no idea. Like, I think it is. Like, if I had to guess, like after watching the trailer like 5 times, yes, I'm gonna say it's a Sith temple. And I love the shot. It just looks beautiful. Like, look at that.
It looks like a holocron, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I thought it looked like. Like, this is definitely the place where Ezra is at the end of the trailer.
You know, I'm just gonna put this out there. It looks a lot like where Snoke is, like Snoke's room. I mean,
I don't think we're seeing Snoke this season.
No. I mean, like the room that Kylo Ren is talking to him in. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying
yeah,
it looks a lot.
Yeah,
like the
that
same
looks
thing.
a lot like it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay.
I was just saying, like, I don't think we're seeing Snoke.
No, me neither. Yeah,
if anything, next season.
Yeah. Okay. So you ready? Unpause now.
To defeat your enemy, you have to understand them.
Pause.
Okay.
That beam. What do you think that?
I mean, it looks like Starkiller Base.
Yeah, it does kind of remind me of that.
I think it's like some holocron opening. I don't really know, to be honest.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Ready? Unpause.
You have to understand them.
Okay, pause. So we see Vader here, and he's with the 7th sister and 5th brother. I'm really glad Vader's in this. This is just an awesome shot. I just wanted to pause it here.
Oh yeah, it just looks cool.
All right, unpause. Here, I'll just say 1 for pause, 2 for unpause, so that it's not so annoying. Okay, so 2.
There's always a bit of truth in legends.
1. Okay, I just thought about this. The fact that Ahsoka says there's always a bit of truth in legends.
Yeah, it's a reference.
I feel like that's like a nod to the fans too.
Yeah.
That like Legends is like there's always gonna be pieces of it that we're gonna pick out, and I think probably some Darth Maul fan fiction is kind of like this.
Oh yeah, that's what right when I heard that I was like, it's EU reference.
Yeah. Okay. 2.
The Empire's making our travels around the Outer Rim tougher all the time.
1. Here I'll just say unpause. That sounds weird.
Yeah.
But it's interesting that Kanan says they're trying to find a base on the Outer Rim.
Yeah.
I
mean, they got the information from... Who was it? Didn't they, like, have to get information, like, for the Outer Rim? Who was in that episode? It was someone from Clone Wars, I feel like.
Rex? Yeah, Rex helped.
Yeah, it was Rex, the first 2 episodes.
Interesting, we don't see Rex at all in this, too.
Yeah, we did. He's in one shot.
Oh, really? Okay, unpause.
Someone screams, I think Sabine screams, Rex, and then
okay.
you see him doing dropkick.
Okay, unpause.
Everywhere we go, we run into those guys.
Great lightsaber choreography.
If this keeps up, we'll never be able to help the rebels establish a base.
Senator Organa heard about our losses. He's sending us reinforcements.
Sham Syndulla.
Pause. Alright.
I love that we're seeing
Freaking Cham Syndulla. That's awesome. If you guys don't know
love that we're seeing Cham.
Me too. If you guys don't know who this is Hera's dad. Hera's the green. She's not a Twi'lek, but she's something like that. And he was in Lords of the Sith. He was a freedom fighter on the planet of Ryloth. So he's part of the Ryloth Free Movement. So he helped free his people. And Darth Vader and the Emperor actually crashed there. And they had to do this awesome kind of Black Hawk Down kind of thing. And it was really cool. He was in it, and it was a really, really good book. So I'm glad that he's in this.
Cham Syndulla was a character from Clone Wars, and oh my god, he's just amazing. I didn't love the episodes he was in. I wasn't a fan of the episodes, but I thought he was such a great character. Like, the Free Ryloth movement is it's so interesting. And when we see it like more in Lords of the Sith, I just loved him even more, and I can't wait to see Cham some more.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Yep.
Unpause.
At your service.
Get down!
Leia. Yeah.
You're a princess. You don't have to risk your life doing this.
I feel like because I can fight, I have to.
Pause.
For the
So Ezra says like he's like questioning why Leia's fighting because she doesn't have to. I think this is kind of like the mindset that's going to turn Ezra to the dark side. Like he's like, I don't have to be with you guys. Like I'm putting my life in risk every day. I don't want to do this. And then I think he's gonna.
That's a good point.
He's gonna get seduced that way.
I love that we're seeing Leia. I just
yeah.
think that's cool.
She looks a little bit too old, but I can get over that.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just happy we're seeing her. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, and that outfit that Leia's actually wearing is Ralph McQuarrie art.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
It makes sense why we're seeing her. Like it.
Yeah, it definitely.
It makes total sense.
It's the formation of the rebellion.
And then also, what's his? Not Cham. Oh my God, what am I thinking? The
Senator Organa.
Senator Organa. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Bail Organa. He's in this, so or he was in the show. So, do you think we'll see him again?
Yeah.
All right.
I think you have to have him just because he blew up on Alderaan. Maybe actually, it doesn't specifically say he died on Alderaan.
Yeah, he died. In
it's
the
not.
Leia comic, it was.
In what?
In the Leia comic, remember, it's kind of like implied.
Well, that comic was garbage, so.
It was awful.
Okay, unpause.
those who cannot. And I think you might be the same way.
I love this music.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Pause. So we see like them like in space, and they're like flying.
You know what that looks like to me?
It's like gravity.
You know what that looks like to me? It looks like the scene. When I first saw that in the trailer, it looks like the scene from Guardians of the Galaxy. You know where Star-Lord gets the when he's singing "Pina Colada" in his head that's playing, and then he came back for his music mixtape.
It also
that's what it reminds me.
It also looks like the scene in Into Darkness when they have to navigate through the asteroid field. You know.
Oh yeah, it's kind
Kirk
of
and Spock.
It just reminds me when I just look at this shot, I just want Pina Colada to play just because of Guardians of the Galaxy.
And I guess humans don't implode in space here.
Yeah, I mean
that's weird.
Who knows?
Okay, all right, I'm paused. Pause. Okay, so we see 3 Inquisitors now. I'm at 111, Josh, just to keep you.
All right.
So we see 3 Inquisitors, and they all have double-bladed lightsabers. I don't know if one of these is Maul. I'm not sure.
No.
But
no.
I think it's cool that they probably modeled all their lightsabers after Darth Maul.
Maul sold out if he was in the Empire. If Maul went to the Empire, he sold out.
Darth Maul is pure dark side right now, but he's not Empire.
He would never go to the dark side. He would never go to the Empire.
He would never go to the... You sound like Luke.
He would never go to the Empire. He's not going to do that.
It's like
how he was in Clone Wars. Palpatine killed his brother. He would never work for Palpatine again.
Those are some good comics too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, unpause.
The Jedi are growing in their power.
Pause. Okay, what are these yellow lightsabers? Someone said that they're like guardians of the Jedi Temple.
That's what I think. What I first said when we saw those guys in white later in the trailer, I thought they were the things from season 6 of the Clone Wars that helped Yoda train.
Yeah,
that's what I thought they were. But seeing this shot, I just don't think.
I honestly think the shot of Kanan talking to that one white guy could be a Jedi that survived.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, unpause.
It will be their undoing.
Alright, that was dope.
My gut tells me this is a trap.
It's a trap.
Is it wrong for me to fight?
Yoda!
For me to protect my friends?
How do you think... I did. What do you think of Yoda's look?
I love Yoda's look. I think people had problems with Yoda's look, but I really like it. I don't know, just when I first saw it, I was kind of and then keep watching it, I was just I like this for Rebels. I'm just so glad we're seeing him, like actually seeing him. I just think it's so cool that he's gonna talk to Ezra. I just think that's amazing. Like I can't believe they showed so much in this trailer.
Yeah, well,
they showed
did you see
major things.
Did you? And I'm okay with that, to be honest.
I mean, me too.
Did you see that Dave Filoni tweeted that in advance?
Yeah.
He said that. He said he warned the fans. He's like, just to let you know, there's a lot, which makes you think he didn't approve this trailer. But honestly, I wonder if season 2 wasn't getting that good of ratings, and so they kind of needed to like show this to like this is Star Wars.
Season 2's getting great ratings.
I mean, yeah, I think it is too. I don't know. Okay, ready?
I think the reason like they're showing all of this is just because like, I mean, we would have found out like before anyway. We would have saw like a photo, or we would have saw in the description for the episode. We would have found out these characters were in it no matter what, except for Maul maybe. But besides that,
I kind of wish they didn't put him in.
Yeah, that would have been an amazing reveal. Like I would have like. Oh my god, I would have been like jumping up and down and like screaming in my house if I saw Maul.
Yeah.
In that one shot.
Okay,
but yeah.
Pause.
Fight? For me to protect my friends?
Yeah, Rex.
Yeah.
How did I choose to win? The question is.
Sounds so much. That's great. Okay, pause.
That's from Cos.
Yeah, this guy actually told me on Twitter that in the Clone Wars, Moraband did not have a ring around it.
Oh, did
so
it? Oh.
This can't be Moraband. But it could be, shit, what is it? Korra, or no? There's other ones that are like dark side too. Unpause.
Yeah.
Alright, what are these space whales?
I have no idea, but it reminds me too much of that bad Star Trek movie.
It reminds me of Shark Tales.
I like Shark Tale.
Yeah, me too. Alright.
Growing your abilities are.
Here, pause it, Anakin.
Okay.
And with them.
Alright, pause it. Actually, pause it at like at 150. Actually, never mind. We don't need to.
Danger.
Alright, pause it at 153. We see Vader igniting his lightsaber.
153. Yeah.
That is really cool.
I think that's just awesome.
Yeah, I just wanted to show that shot.
Okay.
He's amazing.
Okay, yeah. Okay, pause again. We see Anakin.
That's so cool that we're seeing Anakin. We're seeing him in like a hologram. I just think that looks cool. I just don't think it looks like Anakin. Like it looked like him, I guess. But
I think it's young Anakin. Like it's not Clone Wars Anakin. It's a lot younger than that.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I would have liked to see Clone Wars Anakin.
Me too. I just don't know. Yeah.
You should have seen him.
Oh shit! Sorry. So.
In person.
I love what
He was
Ahsoka
my
said.
master.
Yeah. So she knows that. I guess. Yeah, she knows he's Vader.
She knows, 100%.
What are they doing here at 203? They're like meditating.
I'm not sure. I mean, it's an interesting
The dark side.
Okay, 205. Who is this? And we see the new the new Republic or whatever that's called symbol above canon. Who is this guy? And why are there lightsabers on the wall?
I don't know. I think the Guardians are like an interesting thing. Like that's a Jedi temple.
But why would
like
they have
Guardians.
lightsabers on the wall?
I mean, maybe to remember the ones that have fallen.
I think it's more of a collection, like a trophy, like Grievous did.
That could be.
Okay.
I feel like it. I think I would like it more if it was like the ones who have fallen, the collection.
Yeah. Okay, unpause.
Right. It pulls at him. It calls to him.
That at 210, it looks like that's a holocron.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a holocron.
Calls to him.
Do you think Maul's talking?
Right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and play it again just so you can hear it.
Maybe.
It pulls at him. It calls to him.
Okay, pause it at 212. Holy
I think that's Maul
freaking
talking.
shit. This is cool. This is what I wanted for so long. Just freaking Sith. I want more Sith.
Yeah, that looks like a Sith temple for
This
sure.
looks freaking dark. This looks This looks like what you'd see in Darth Bane. You know?
Do you think this is where Darth Maul is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think
do.
so too.
I wonder how Ezra got here, because this is not a good place to bring a Padawan who's conflicted.
Oh yeah.
Okay, unpause.
You seek knowledge. call me Old Master.
Pause. And actually, go back and look. His mouth isn't moving.
It isn't?
No, like he's not speaking that thing there. So go back and watch it again.
Old Master.
You see?
Yeah, I saw that. It's Maul. It has to be.
No, I'm saying it is Darth Maul. I'm just saying that's not. He doesn't say that right then.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
I think that's probably
it
like
looks
a
too
misdirect.
much like Maul.
Yeah, but that's so cool that Darth Maul is in this, and it looks a lot like him too. I wonder what they're gonna do with his spider legs.
I feel like the one thing I've said in almost every episode of our podcast is I want Maul's story to end. I want to know how his story ends. I'm so glad we're seeing Maul in this. I think that I didn't think we would, but I think this is amazing if we are.
And I think this is a way to tie into Obi-Wan's movie if he does get one.
I think we need to see Maul. I need to know what happened to Maul.
I need to see Maul on the big screen again, to be honest.
I really think this guy.
But don't. Sorry,
what?
go ahead. But don't have Ray Park as Maul. Don't have him.
I think this is, like, right when I heard this is the guy that voiced Maul in Clone Wars. This has to be, like, Sam Witwer. It just sounds like an older version of Maul. It just sounds like same voice, just a tiny bit older is what it sounds like.
And, I mean, yeah, it's Maul, and it looks so cool. He looks very Sidious. And, I mean, at first glance, I thought the way that the shot is, I thought it looked like his face, like there was, like, a cut in it at first. Like it was Snoke. I thought it was Snoke at first. And a lot of people did, but there's this idiot named Brian on Bryce on Twitter who was like, "You're an idiot for thinking that was Snoke. Oh my God, what the hell?" And I'm like, everyone thought it was Snoke at first. So, but yeah, I mean, you can tell him just in the eyes.
I didn't think it was Snoke.
That's Darth Maul. All right, well, go eat some chapstick then. Just kidding. But okay, unpause.
Old Master.
All right, sorry, pause again. What do you think he means by Old Master?
I think. Sorry about that. I don't know. My throat's like hurting, but I think the Old Master thing it's interesting. Maybe just because he's older. Like maybe what race is he again? What is he I can't remember.
Starts with an R.
No, it's Zabrak or something like that. Zabrak is what his race is.
Zabrak.
Okay, that's. I think maybe they have like a certain like time, like maybe they get older over time, like quicker. Who knows? We haven't really seen one recently, so I think maybe that's maybe he's a lot older, so Old Master, or maybe I don't know.
I just wonder.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, unpause.
You win by surviving.
Hang on!
I hate it when she says that.
Ezra, don't!
Pause. I'm at 239. What do you think this is that Ezra touches?
I have no idea. I think it's like it's something in that Sith temple. It's still something there.
I wonder why they're there too. That's a good question.
Maybe they heard Vader was there. I don't know.
Okay.
How about if we saw Maul versus Vader?
That'd be really one-sided, to be honest.
I mean, but yeah, I don't want to see Maul die that way. So.
But I mean, it'd be really cool though because you say that, and that's the guy who killed Anakin's master. So I wonder if there'd be a little bit of like Anakin still in there.
And also, Anakin ran away from him in Phantom Menace.
Well, he ducked. He didn't run away.
Yeah, Anakin, duck.
Anakin, duck. Okay, unpause. Okay, pause. Sorry, sorry, we're kind of doing a complete
Aging
breakdown.
Cows?
But there's a lot, yeah. Well, we see Zeb holding someone. Oh shit! Hold on. I'm gonna go back 1 second. Sorry.
Ezra, don't!
Okay, never mind. I thought he was holding Ahsoka for a second, but Zeb is holding somebody, and then Callus is looking at him. So I think this might be where Zeb dies.
Yeah, I think that's a good guess.
Okay, unpause.
Ahsoka, why did you?
Actually, sorry, that's really cool. But go to 143.
The yellow thing.
Yeah, and there's like people over there that look like they're from Zeb's race almost. What do you think this is?
I have no idea. It does kind of look like Zeb's race.
Yeah. Zeb's race.
Maybe it
like,
is.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like, there's a lot of questions where I'm like,
This is a great.
No idea.
This is a great trailer. Okay.
It's such a good trailer.
Unpause, and then we're gonna hear Vader's.
We still have almost a minute left.
I know.
Ahsoka, why did you leave?
Alright, pause.
You know
Hold on.
what I've become.
Okay, so Ahsoka, why did you leave? You know. Oh my God, that's so cool. That's
And it's Anakin's
It's Anakin. Yeah, it's Anakin. So like, it ties Vader and Anakin together. Only thing I think about that is why in Episode 5, when Darth Vader cut off Luke's arm, why did Vader speak, not Anakin? And I will actually make myself sound stupid. I think that we heard Darth Vader speak, not Anakin, then because there was no Anakin left.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but yeah,
no, I think it's because Luke just hasn't heard Anakin's voice. Ahsoka knew Anakin.
Yeah, but
that's why. But that's so good.
And Vader's standing on a TIE fighter. This is weird. I think it's like a Force vision. I don't think it's reality.
Yeah, I don't either.
So I don't think Vader would be standing on a TIE fighter, TIE Interceptor. Okay.
I mean, it would be cool, but it's kind of dangerous. Yeah. Vader.
There's a little bit of wind.
Yeah, a little bit of wind. Okay. A ship just comes by, hits right into it.
Yeah. FN 2188. Just kidding. Okay. Unpause. Pause again. So, Ahsoka's pissed and sad.
Yeah, Ahsoka's just like worried.
Okay. End pause.
Rex!
Actually, sorry. Go to 154. Looks like Rex dies.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that. Do you think Rex dies?
Yeah.
I don't want Rex to die. I'm serious. I'm gonna cry if Rex dies. Yeah. I'm gonna be watching the episode. I'm gonna be starting to tear up if Rex dies.
Mm-hmm. Okay, unpause.
I probably will.
Okay, 156. Who are these guys with lightsabers? And those look like Maul's lightsabers. Holy shit! I keep cussing, guys. Sorry. Those look exactly like Maul's lightsabers, dude.
Why is the one on the left, on the top left? Wait, are you looking at Kanan, or are you looking at the other guy?
No. 256.
Yeah, I'm at 256. It's just like.
Are you sure? Because there's 3 guys standing right there.
Yeah, I see that now. It's like by like a millisecond.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those look like Maul's lightsabers. I swear.
I don't remember Maul's lightsaber, but
I do. I remember
like
the
play it, then pause it like right away. Okay.
Okay.
Or when you get to the Kanan.
Yeah, I got there. So it looks like
the one on the left.
Top left looks like
looks
Obi-Wan.
so familiar. I just don't know where.
The second one from the top left.
The one on the left, the second one. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. That looks like Ahsoka's.
I don't think so.
I do.
You think it's Ahsoka's?
Actually, I don't know.
God, I'm gonna watch the movies again just to see.
No, that is. I think that's Plo Koon's or Kit Fisto. Not Kit Fisto. Plo Koon or Ki-Adi-Mundi.
I'm gonna like Google search this like right. I need to know.
Okay, unpause. Oh wait, hold on. What lightsaber is Kanan holding? The red one. I wonder where he got that from. I wonder if they killed him.
Probably right there. Probably the one missing. Right there.
Oh, wait, so then that means those are Sith lightsabers.
I don't think they're all Sith. I just think some of them.
Oh, I do. Then I don't know. Okay.
I think the one missing.
Bottom left looks weird.
Yeah.
I do think
maybe Old Republic.
Now that you say that, I think those are all Sith lightsabers. Because I don't think we've seen them. The bottom left looks like a weird design too.
Old Republic, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. All right, unpause. Pause. Okay, 1 or 2.
Cross guard.
I really like this, but some people don't. What do you think about this?
I understand if people don't like it, but I like it a lot.
I think it looks really cool, and I actually just tweeted this guy because he was kind of mad that they had this, and I said, because he said that he felt like this is just taking from The Force Awakens, but actually in the visual dictionary, it said that this is an ancient design. So I think it's cool that he found this.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm glad it's in there.
Okay, unpause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Oh,
303 or 302. Vader and Ahsoka. Now that's a shot. Woo.
That's so cool.
That is very.
And it's on that planet too.
Is it?
It looks like it. Looks like it to me, the scenery.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that's our kind of breakdown. So I'm going to try to put as many pictures from the clips as I can, but it's just for our viewers, but I don't know if I can get all the clips. I don't even know how to get the clips, or the pictures from the trailer. But, yeah. And I think...
That trailer is...
Yeah. I feel like we should just end the show there.
Yeah.
All right, well... yeah, so this is the Force Talk podcast. Let us know anything that we can do better with our show, obviously. Comment down below, subscribe to our channel. We always want to know, we always want fan interaction, so tweet us at Force Talk Pod. We love to talk Star Wars, so talk to us anything Star Wars. Let us know what you thought about this Star Wars Rebels trailer, and what you thought about the news and everything Star Wars related. And also, this is one I want to ask all of our viewers, so comment this question down below. How many times have you seen The Force Awakens? And how many times do you plan to see it? So I want all of our listeners to comment down below and answer that question. And that's all I have to say. So Josh, where can people find you on the various social media forums, and if they're looking in a holocron?
Just before I say that, that is Plo Koon's lightsaber.
Is it really?
That has to be Plo Koon's lightsaber.
Is it?
It looks so much like that lightsaber.
Your boy called it.
Yeah, that's a great call. That has I'll tweet you a picture.
Then I wonder if another one's Kiadi Mundi.
It probably is.
Woo! My predictions today have been hotter than Han Solo's gun after he shot Greedo first. But yep. Where can people find you on various forms of the holocron?
You guys can find me at Joshua7520 on Twitter, Instagram at Josh7520, YouTube Grandma Josh, even Snapchat. You can follow me at Josh7520.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not giving out my Snapchat though. You guys have to. You guys have to work for that. But that is all we have to say. Star Wars Rebels, January 20th. Put in your DVRs. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Adam Driver is hosting SNL tonight, Saturday night.
Tomorrow.
So watch SNL. So that's all I have to say.
It's gonna be so funny, I think.
Force Talk Podcast signing out. May the Force be with you always, and don't get cocky.